Chevrolet is finally preparing to unleash the all-new 2027 Silverado as a total ground-up redesign. And for the very first time in this truck's history, a plug-in hybrid powertrain is becoming part of the package. If you've been waiting for a truck that actually feels like a major leap forward, instead of just another small update, while fuel prices continue climbing, what Chevrolet is building here could completely change the full-size truck market. Most buyers assume hybrid technology and serious truck capability can't exist together, but the 2027 Silverado Hybrid is expected to smash past the 14,000-pound towing barrier, making it the most capable Silverado ever built. Full redesign. After 8 years on the market, the current Silverado generation has reached the end of its run. General Motors isn't simply refreshing this truck. It's replacing it entirely with a redesign that targets every major area of the vehicle at the same time. The exterior is moving in a much sharper direction. The cabin is finally getting the refinement buyers at this price point have been demanding for years. Powertrain choices are expanding, and towing figures are climbing in a serious way. What makes this redesign stand out is the scale of it. Normally, automakers spread improvements across several product cycles, making selective upgrades instead of addressing everything at once. From the ground up, the 2027 Silverado is shaping up to be the most comprehensive overhaul this nameplate has received since 2018. But out of every change arriving with this redesign, one stands above the rest. Something Chevrolet once abandoned completely. And the history behind that decision makes this comeback story even more interesting. Hybrid is back. Chevrolet has been down this road before, and it didn't end well. The original Silverado Hybrid launched in 2008 and stayed around for a short time, but buyer demand never matched expectations. By 2013, it disappeared. After that, GM shifted strategy in a completely different direction, skipping hybrid technology altogether and moving straight toward full battery electric vehicles. The Silverado EV became that gamble. And while the truck itself is impressive, EV adoption in the full-size segment has been far slower than projections originally suggested. Both experiences are now shaping what Chevrolet is preparing. Think about what most Silverado buyers deal with every single week: long drives to job sites, heavy trailer loads, rising fuel costs, and limited charging infrastructure where these trucks actually work hardest. A fully electric truck solves some problems while creating entirely new ones. What buyers have really been asking for is something more practical, and that's exactly what's coming. The 2027 Silverado is expected to offer a true plug-in hybrid powertrain built around the next generation of small-block V8 engines. General Motors is backing the program with an $888 million investment at its Tonawanda propulsion plant in New York, with a new V8 family officially confirmed to integrate hybrid and plug-in hybrid technology directly. Towing is expected to cross the 14,000-pound barrier, and the plug-in hybrid is likely to sit at the very top of that capability story. That powertrain commitment is substantial and very real. But a truck this capable also needs to look the part. And what Chevrolet is doing with the exterior is something many buyers won't expect. All new look. The 2027 Silverado Hybrid is expected to look dramatically different from anything that has worn this nameplate before. The overall design direction is bolder and more upright, with sharper geometry replacing the softer styling of the current generation. Up front, C-shaped LED signatures are expected for the headlights, taking visual inspiration from the refreshed Tahoe and Suburban. A thin LED strip stretches along the upper section of the unit, while the C-shaped element wraps around the primary lamp below. The grille remains wide and aggressive, with Chevrolet's bow tie badge positioned on a horizontal bar cutting through the headlight cluster. The hood arrives with twin humps rising on either side of a lowered central channel, signaling powertrain intent before anyone even looks at the spec sheet. At the rear, taillights are growing noticeably longer, stretching further into the bedsides in a way that mirrors the Silverado EV's rear-end treatment, while the bumper's corner steps are carrying over but becoming wider. Any off-road buyer who has parked a ZR2 next to a Ford Raptor already knows the problem. The competition offers factory 35-inch tires, while the ZR2 has always settled for 33s. That gap is finally about to disappear, and the new ZR2 is also expected to arrive as a hybrid. The big story is that the ZR2's bumper and wheel openings are being reshaped specifically to fit factory 35-inch tires with no aftermarket modifications required. The exterior is a massive step forward. But if you think the outside changes are significant, what's happening inside is where Chevrolet has quietly been losing buyers to rivals, and the company knows it. Completely redesigned interior. Interior quality has been a long-running weakness for the current Silverado, especially at higher trims where pricing suggests premium refinement, yet the cabin hasn't consistently delivered. That issue is being addressed directly with the 2027 redesign. There's a specific frustration that comes from spending $50,000 or $60,000 on a truck and finding switchgear and surfaces that feel like they belong in something costing half as much. Buyers at this level are increasingly comparing against rivals that arrive with genuinely upscale interiors, and Chevrolet has no realistic path forward without closing that gap. The centerpiece of the new cabin is a display stretching from behind the steering wheel across the dashboard. It mirrors the 33-inch curved display currently found in Cadillac models, with a gauge cluster and infotainment interface integrated beneath a single continuous piece of glass. A column-mounted digital precision shift selector frees up center console space for extra storage and dual wireless charging pads. The steering wheel is getting a thicker rim, with controls integrated directly into the design, while Super Cruise hands-free driving capability is carrying over across the lineup. Materials, build quality, and seat comfort are all receiving major upgrades at every trim level. The Hybrid will feature the same cabin layout, although with a few specific solutions tied to its electrified powertrain. The cabin story represents the most complete interior overhaul this truck has ever received. But none of that changes what's sitting underneath the hood, and Chevrolet is making some of the boldest powertrain decisions this nameplate has seen in years. Release date. The 2027 Chevrolet Silverado Hybrid is expected to arrive earlier than many anticipated, with a full reveal likely happening later this year and the first units expected to land at dealerships in the fall. Pricing for gas-powered models is expected to begin with the base WT trim around $40,000, mid-range LT Crew Cab models near $50,000, and top-tier trims like the High Country climbing beyond $65,000. Pricing for the plug-in hybrid hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but it will almost certainly carry a premium over standard models, backed by a strong argument focused on long-term efficiency and lower running costs. The 2027 Chevrolet Silverado Hybrid is arriving to complete the company's powertrain portfolio. A true plug-in hybrid system and towing figures crossing the 14,000-pound mark for the first time in Silverado history are preparing to deliver a massive leap forward. Add a cabin finally ready to justify its price tag with a 33-inch curved display, upgraded materials, and improved seat comfort, along with an exterior that is sharper and more purposeful than anything the Silverado nameplate has worn before, and the picture becomes obvious. This is shaping up to be the most complete version of this truck